All right, everyone. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so excited for this interview with my sweet friend. But first, I wanted to introduce myself. For those who don't know me, my name is Sarah Strizzi. I am the founder and creator of the Heal and Shine Academy and Nurture Light Healing. As an energy healer, spiritual mentor, and intuitive way shower, it is my mission to help you release the things no longer serving you so you can ignite your light and shine. So, as an energy healer, I have seen time and time again that my clients' lives improve as we release the limiting beliefs, the negative self talk, really helping them heal from past traumas. Helping to dismantle their heart walls. If you're curious about that, I do have a YouTube video talking about the heart wall. So I recommend checking that out. All of which really helps them raise their vibration to become a frequency match to their heart's desires. So, in wanting to create some tools to help others learn how to harness the power of their vibration to become a magnetic attractor in your life, business, and mission, I created my signature course, The Vibration Code. So, this 6-week course takes you through a journey of exploration in becoming intentional with what you want to create in your life. You start to focus your energy in powerful ways. So I am so happy to introduce my sweet friend, client, and course participant, Tricia Speas. Thank you so much, Tricia, for being here and being open to sharing a bit about yourself and what this course, The Vibration Code, and its community has done for you.
Wow. Okay. First of all, I am Tricia Speas. I am now living in Lincoln, Nebraska. I am a caregiver full time. I mean, we're talking 24/7. And so I have done this, the living in part, for almost 2 years now. And it started out with me doing some things, including Sarah, doing some emotional coding. And this was, believe me, all brand new to me. I had no clue this was out there. And so I'm a virgin, I guess, so to speak.
Many are.
But no more.
Yes.
So anyway, but I had started, in fact, Sarah did the removing of the heart wall and just different things that have happened that I have been more at freedom and knowing more about doing my passion. And so I was I was open to this course, first of all, because I love Sarah and wanted to support her. And, but I'm finding that there are still things, and I think things will creep up on us that we don't realize we're there. And I have found through the discussions, and by the way, when this group that I'm in, we're in all parts of the states and we connect, and it's just a neat feeling, and the energy between all of us, and we all have the same heart. And but getting to the course itself, it has been so helpful, and to where things have come up that I thought, oh my gosh, I thought that was, first of all, some that I had totally forgotten about. And so I had to just go in there, and I am getting some more work done with emotional coding, but just to come back to me and say, okay, this is something that happened in my life that is helping me to be a better person, and I don't want that negative energy in me anymore, and just release it in my mind, and either forgive that person and turn it around as a gratefulness of growing me more. And so this has been really great. been
I
really,
love it.
really great.
I love it. So part of my intention here for creating this course was to really get us to stop for a minute, because we're so busy in our daily
Mhm.
life that it's so easy to not pay attention to what's driving our ship. So really, I start off with the power of intention for really getting focused on what is it that we're wanting to create in our life? What are we wanting to see come to fruition, right? So first, identifying what it is that you're wanting to create is very powerful, because then
Mhm.
as we focus our attention and our energy, it becomes much more clear
Right.
what needs to release. Like you mentioned, there's some of these things that are coming up for you as you're getting clear here, like, wait, something's standing in my way here, or oh my gosh, I feel like I'm being blocked in some way. So it was my intention to take people through this beautiful journey of self-discovery so that we can identify and release the things that are holding us back, to create more space
Right.
for calling in the goodness. And then Tricia, I loved how you mentioned our weekly group coaching calls that accompany this course, and it's absolutely amazing. I look forward to those each and every
Right.
week.
Me
Right,
too.
connecting in this heart space, this heart-filled space of people from all around the country at this point, and eventually it will be all around the world, where you can really come into a space of like-minded individuals that are on a mission to shine their light and share their
Mhm.
gifts. Just like you, Tricia, you're an amazing woman, and I've seen such growth and transformation since we began our work together. So I'm just really, really grateful to see this continued growth and expansion for you. You're amazing. So I do have a question here. Okay, so do you feel like what we learned here in this course helped you to identify some of the things holding you back? Um, Go ahead and share on some of those. You don't have to give it all away. You can touch on a few things.
No, because a lot of people have this same issue. But the immediate thought, what is blocking me, is my fact. That is, and you know, and I know there's like people that they have different things. I'm finding as I connect more that that's one of the biggest things that people have a problem with.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I'm finding it difficult to love myself because that gets in the way. And I, that's just been an issue and I think I've gotten through it. And then boom, something will, trigger that. No, it's still there.
Yeah.
So, but I know that in different people, like, um, one of the ladies that has handicap and a lot of things that would physically keep her down, when in fact there's so much technical world that she could use to, and so, and even with me, I mean, truth is, I really am a special person. Truth is that I know I'm used already, even in my fluffy body.
Mhm.
And um, so there you go.
It's so true. So I'll help you out here. So I'm listening to you, and so much of what you're sharing, we all have, right? We could, this physical body of like, it could, have less wrinkles or less gray hair or be thinner or be taller, be shorter, right? And
No.
so it's really important, and something that I try to help and instill in my clients is that we are energy before we are physical, and our spirit, our spiritual nature, our energy signature is what people see and feel. Okay,
Right.
so people are less aware. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So Tricia, when I see your light. I see who you are. I see your heart. I see
Yeah.
your tenderness and your willingness to serve and want to help bring joy to others. That is what I see, right? So it's really important to to figure out really how to release the grip that our ego has on the physical appearance, to keep us small, to keep us
Right.
limited, to dim our light, right? Because that's safe, right? That's a safe
Right.
space. And so part of the tools that I help teach here in this course is, oh my gosh, you are incredible. You are wired for greatness. You came
Yes.
here with a gift, with gifts and talents and a light to shine, to share with others. And that is the whole purpose of
Right.
us being here, is through this connection and sharing what we have to offer through our unique energy signature.
Right.
You are doing it beautifully, and it's very human and it's very natural to see the physical limitations getting in the way of trying to keep us safe, trying to keep us small.
Right.
But now we are blasting through those
Yep.
barriers. We are blasting through those blocks, because the world needs you. The world needs
Yes.
me. The world needs us to show up and shine our lights. So it's okay if our physical body, hey, yes, your health is your greatest wealth. So you definitely want your physical body to be as healthy as possible. You want
Right.
to be feeding it, high vibe foods, and drinking plenty of water, and getting exercise, and consuming positive content for your psyche. All of that's really important. But my body's probably 50 pounds heavier than I ideally want to be. But it's like, I'm learning to love myself in all of it, because how I feel in my heart, I'm letting that come out. And I see that in you as well. But just clearing out the resistance is important, so that we can
Right.
shine our lights and share our gifts. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, okay. So in the second module, we study the power of emotion.
Yes.
Was it interesting for you to kind of focus in on kind of like, what are your default emotions showing up for you? What did you learn through the power of emotion, and kind of getting in touch with what your emotions are showing you in your life?
You just you cut out a little bit.
Oh,
Um,
shoot.
okay, well, it's okay. But I think I know what you were asking me. But because I was looking at some of this stuff, and
Yeah, take your time. I just sprung that on you.
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
But the emotions. Okay, ask me the question again.
Yes. So part of what I teach is that our emotions are here to teach us. Okay. So our
Right.
emotions, they are attached to our beliefs, they're attached to our thoughts, and then they are generated from that space. So our emotions that come out. So for me, I'll be vulnerable here. A default emotion for me is frustration. I get frustrated, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why am I so frustrated? And then I get short with my family and, like, my animals and stuff like that. And I'm like, what is all this frustration? So then I pause and I think to myself, okay, what do I need to do, to release this frustration so it's no longer affecting my expression? And B, why am I so frustrated, right? So my emotion of frustration has taught me that I need some emotional healing there in that area. I need to get to the root of what it is that's creating this frustration. And I've reached out to, various practitioners for help with that. I've had, of course, my emotion and body code that I can do. And then I have, intuitive coaches and intuitive different like astrologers, kind of, oh my gosh, opening up. So when you're in this space and you're confused and you're like, what is going on, just being open-minded to the different tools available. So I kind of opened up to the whole astrology thing, and like, wow, okay, so now I have somebody that can teach me, my sister in fact, what
I
it
know.
is going on in my chart. And like, oh my gosh, it makes total sense that I'm feeling frustrated, because she's looking at my chart, and she's like, yeah, all of these different aspects of yourself are like in a grocery store, and you're all coming to an end of an aisle, and you're all butting heads right here. And she's like, of course you feel frustrated, because there's parts of myself that are kind of conflicted. So by just illuminating, by shining the light on that part of myself, I can then understand, okay, this frustration is here for a reason, but I don't necessarily have to act on it. right? So I learned to kind of transcend it. So is there something in your life where your emotions are showing you things that you're learning about yourself?
Yes. And two of them kind of popped up as you were talking. Loneliness. Sometimes I get in feelings of just being very alone. And I usually have to just sit there and think it over. And of course, I've kind of put myself in a situation when I live with a client 24/7, and of course, COVID kind of, but then that's where I know I need to reach out to other people, connect with other people, and why I have to look at again, I think part of it has to do with me not loving myself sometimes, because that loneliness is also that I long for a special love in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And but I have to go back and think, Tricia, until that happens, just live your life to the fullest, and just let that go, because there are many people that love you.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm single the rest of my life, that's okay, because I'm still influencing, I'm still encouraging, I'm still, So I'm thinking that's one. Another one sometimes is overwhelm. And the best thing that I do is, and I think we forget to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And I just pause. I don't I don't think we pause enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so usually all it takes me is just sit there and take a big breath and just exhale whatever crap out. And then it just kind of calms my body down to like just sort, okay, what's the priority?
Yeah.
Is this really mean anything that you're, and
so good.
So yeah.
I love that. So I'm going to rephrase, pick up on some of the things. So your emotion of loneliness is helping you to realize that you need to become the container of love that you want to attract, right? So be in the midst of it, just becoming that loving, caring, supportive energy, the things that you really want to call to you, becoming that first really helps you align energetically with that. So that's awesome. And then of course the breathing. So the overwhelm is teaching you to pause and be appropriate to the moment. Inhale the peace, exhale the chaos,
Yes.
and come into that present moment. So I love that. The more we are aware of the emotions showing up for us and what they're trying to teach us and how they can steer us in a better direction is so gold. It's totally gold. I love it. So thank you so much. And then, so I'm going to conclude with this last question here is, what did you get out of our group coaching call? So like, what was it for you? What did you gain from having that extra element to our course of having the weekly group coaching calls?
Well, of course, everything that you share is wonderful and so helpful. And the guidance and wisdom that you give is amazing. And I thank you for that. But I think the connection as far as the group is realizing I'm not alone, mm-hmm. that we're here as a group to all shine in our own way. And I love that you let us respond. That, I mean, you don't make us, but that we all respond. And it's like we encourage each other in the different things but yet there's such a connection with us all that we're all on the same path. We're all on the same journey, and helping each other to illuminate our passions. And it's just been really, really good. And plus, I need the connection.
Yeah.
We need
Oh, so good.
connection. We need
Yes.
connection.
That is so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. So our main purpose here on this planet is one of connection. So being able to, especially in this period of time that we've gone through this global pandemic, is feeling that isolation. So being able to create spaces where we can come together virtually to really fill that piece of our heart is so key, so key. So I'm just so grateful for our time there in our group coaching calls. I look forward to it every week. It's absolutely amazing. So thank you so much, Tricia, for being a part of this course with me and being part of this high vibe tribe. What we've created here is something really, really special. And it feels like, don't you feel that natural raising of your vibration of having connection is amazing.
Yes. So I feel so refreshed and rejuvenated, and just my word for the year is action. So it's like it just promotes that even more. So it's just really neat.
I love that you brought up the word action. Okay, so we have really quick. I'm going to talk about this. So we have our human self, right? We have our ideas and our beliefs and our thoughts and things. We have our connection to our higher self, to God, to the source creation, and then we can bring it all together. We complete the circuit when we step into action. So through us. When we're stepping into action, when we're having faith and trust in not necessarily knowing our next step, but just knowing we need to step forward with something, then God and creator and source can start putting the right people, opportunities, and places into your life to really help you grow and expand. So I love that your word is action. That is where the magic happens. So keep it going. We're only in February, so we have a very beautiful year of action. And then, of course, beyond. Inspired action is key. So I love that. So thank you so much for sharing. All right, you guys. So I'm going to wrap this up. And I really am so grateful for Tricia, for you showing up today and sharing a bit about what we've created here through the vibration code. It's just amazing. So it is a 6-week course, and my next round of group coaching is launching on March 1st. And if you're a member of the Heal and Shine Academy, my private membership community, you've taken the vibration code course, you can continue accessing those calls, which will be amazing to just have that ability to stay plugged in. So that's a huge perk of becoming a member after the 6 weeks course is over. And then, so let's see. Oh yeah. So be sure to go to healandshineacademy.com to enroll into the next round of the vibration code. You have lifetime access to this information. You're invited to our private Facebook community, and it is just absolutely worth its weight in gold to be part of this. And then I also wanted to invite you to this special ceremony that my sister and I are having on February 22nd. So 2/22/22. It's just a magical day. So my sister, the astrology coach, and myself are going to be co-creating this beautiful ceremony for us to connect. It's on Zoom. So go to Heal and Shine Academy, go to the special events tab and register so that you can get the link to join us. And there will also be a replay to that as well. So that's coming up next Tuesday on 2/2/22. Bunch of twos there. But thank you so much, Tricia, for being here. Thank you for tuning in. It's so great. We had some people live. Yes. Did you have a question?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. It's amazing. Day of love. Every day is a day of love. But I love this one because speaking of vibration, the power of love on this day is super heightened. So that's why people feel uplifted today, because so many of us are focusing on love today. So it's a beautiful day, beautiful day. So thank you guys for tuning in. For those of you who caught this live, oh, I see your sweet friend. That's good. You can show her. Those of you who caught this live, thank you so much for tuning in. And those of you catching this on the replay, please make sure and let us know that you're watching this. And if you have any questions, reach out to me at sarah@healandshineacademy.com or via Facebook. And we will see you guys on another video soon. All right, Tricia, thank you.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye, everyone.
Bye.